2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And here were the Memphis Grizzlies, focused on the task at hand as they came into the arena earlier on. The city of Denver is in full motion tonight as we get set to bring you the action from the Pepsi Center. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Now, Nikola Jokic is honest about why he's so patient offensively. He said it's because I can't really run fast. That's my only option. When I have the ball, I just look for defensive mistakes. Being a little bit slower gives my teammates a chance to back cut, lob. I'm just playing in my comfort zone. Kevin?
He is definitely letting the play develop, DA. Thank you. And here, late in the season, a good time now to follow up on our Rookie of the Year race. Which young players have separated themselves as the best of the bunch? You know, there have been moments for him this year, but overall, it just doesn't look like he'll finish near the top of the list.
And what a journey it has been for this tremendous crop of youth joining the NBA this year. Truly, it's been fun to watch.
And you know what? Every year is a little different, but this year is really special in terms of the quality of the depth. When you look at the talent of these incoming players, I mean, you'd be hard-pressed to match it in recent years.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Brooks at the 3 with Jackson at the 4. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Morant. And it's Bane in at the 2. And for the Nuggets, Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then it's Michael Porter. And Greg, as the playoffs loom in the distance, for those teams who have overachieved in the regular season, how do they ensure that their success continues in the postseason?
Well, listen, the skeptics will remain, and you've got to understand the playoffs are a different animal. You have to be resilient and adaptable, and when that adversity hits, that's when your focus has to rise.
Now here's Morant. Really struggled in their loss against Utah. Jackson against Gordon. Jackson misses. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points on the ballgame. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Bane. Fires the 3. No good. And the Nuggets going the other way. Porter kicks to Murray. Jokic. It's good on the putback.
Jokic doing a nice job there, boxing out the defense to earn a second chance shot.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Bane. 23 points his last outing. It's good.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. The Nuggets with a new 14. Six to shoot. A three-pointer, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Morant. And there it is for him.
John Morant.
Morant's got his second bucket.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Morant against Murray. Lays it up off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid. solid right off the bat.
And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
Now here's Morant. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Here's Capella. A beautiful reverse layup.
Hey, you got to put a body on Capella. I mean, he's a tenacious offensive rebounder and does a nice job using his body.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And that one goes long. And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American schools.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases. 5-star recruit, top 10 pick. Canada producing yet another exceptional talent.
Now here's Morant. Following the miss by Michael Porter. Good work there as it goes. And the Grizzlies, they come in off the loss to the Jazz. Jokic with it. We saw him with 10 points last game.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Brooks, the pass to Bain. No good with the triple. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Trailing by 2. Porter inside. Guarded by Jackson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And, you know, when Porter Jr. is healthy, I mean, he's got a lot of game. This guy is versatile. He's got good size. He's a multi-dimensional talent.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Porter.
And you watch Porter. Unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head.
And Porter drops them both. And the team has taught Greg about having high hopes for Porter. What does he need to do, though, to reach that next level?
And frankly, more maturity is going to lead to greater consistency. He missed his only season in college, missed his first season in the NBA, and this guy's still making up for lost time.
Nuggets have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Brooks covering. To the paint. Here's Gordon. And he converts the layup.
And Gordon is a guy who's used to being bodied. I mean, he just kind of plays through it, shrugging off the contact and ignoring it, really.
And here's Morant. He's got 6. Now the dish to Brooks. The Grizzlies with another miss. For Denver, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Passes it to Gordon. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now here's Jackson. 8 points his last outing. Capella finds Morant. Tries again. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Murray against Morant. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Memphis has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Morant left side. And it's Capella missing.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Takes it inside. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
The pass to Morant. Jokic against Capella. Wants to get it to Morant and does. Good on the bucket. Morant's got 10.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets. Now the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Adams, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Kyle Anderson comes in for Jackson. Clark, he's checked in for Brooks. And Jones subbed in for Bain. Now, here is Morris. 17 points for him last game against San Antonio.
Yeah, and it seemed like he spent about half the game shooting free throws. Credit him for really taking it to the defense.
Now Morris following Will Barton's three-point attempt. A second chance effort. Porter trying to free himself up. And Morris with the lay-in. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Clark right side. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Porter.
And there, Clark showing a little burst, trying to create some offense. He has the athleticism, and the defense isn't necessarily expecting it.
That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he sinks the second.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
Now, here is Morris. And a wide open look for Porter. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Porter's got 7 points.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Now, here's Morant. 10 points for him. To Adams. Over Morris. Rebound by the Nuggets.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Nwaba finds Porter. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Six on the shot clock. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. And now it's a 9-point Nugget lead.
Sweet move by Porter Jr. Getting around the contact and finding the hoop.
Here's Morant. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Morris passes to Nwaba. Here's Green. Back to Porter. A 3-ball. Another 3 for Denver.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. They beat the Nuggets during their last encounter in Denver.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers.
And that really was the difference. I mean, it requires a ton of energy to play that harassing style. It'll be interesting to see if they can do it again tonight.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Campazzo's checked in.
Checking out the numbers for Kyle Anderson. Breaking down his play since the All-Star break. He's averaging 8 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
Now, here's Clark. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Campazzo, the pass to Barton. Goes back up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
3rd in opponent points per game. 3rd in fast break points. And they also show up top 5 in steals. So that means they're taking some chances, gambling, but also creating havoc.
You pointed out their top 3 ranking in points allowed. Opponents have to match their effort on defense because they know their own points are going to be hard to come by. Free throw good, Green. Both good from the line that time. Here's Jones. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
A minute 42 left to play in the first. Anderson outside. 5 on the clock. Morant against Morris. And it's Morant missing.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now, here's Nwaba. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Martin passes to Campazzo. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And it's Nwaba missing.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
It's Jones on the wing. Morant left side. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Adams. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Here's Morris. Morant with some nice D. And the Grizzlies, they come in off the loss to the Jazz in Utah. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Morant against Barton. He dishes it to Morris. 13 feet away. Waba passes to Green. Three-pointer, Barton. That shot off. And so it's Michael Porter making things happen for Denver. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back to the action after this word. And the 2021 League MVP, Nikola Jokic, discussed what brought him to this point.
It has to work, you know, every day, twice a day. Just go out there on the court and do whatever you need to do to get better, you know, and that's what I did.
He did indeed. Those long hours, Greg, in the gym are something the fans don't always recognize.
And even for a player like the Joker, who seems like a savant with the ball, it all comes back to the work.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also, how about the willingness to attack the basket and challenge the defense here tonight?
We've got JaMychal Green, David Nwaba out there with Will Barton. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Campazzo in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. So it's Denver now, following Tyus Jones' three-point attempt. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. Morant scanning the floor. Left side, Anderson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Green. Over Jones, and Green gets it to go. Green's got the lead up to 10 now for the Nuggets. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Anderson. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here's Jones. After the miss from Kyle Anderson, Memphis moving that ball around. Inside. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Adams.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Denver calls timeout.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point guard moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer. Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
Both teams changing it up here. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And Craig, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
And guys, if the defense pays too much attention to Murray as a scorer, he can find his teammates with the pass.
And you know what, Greg? That surprised me, watching him just the 1 year in Kentucky. I didn't know he had that in his package, but he's a terrific passer. And you're right, his feel for the game is outstanding.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Now here's Jones. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Here's Murray. He picked up 27 points in their last win against San Antonio. Rebounded by Capella.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
For 3, Williams sinks the three-pointer. Williams has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Murray against Jones. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And again, Denver no good. And it's Jones with the ball for Memphis. 6-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's off from 3-point range. Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Guarded by Jackson. Good on the 13-footer.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Denver getting their last shot to go. Back to Williams. Capella trying to free himself up. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Porter's checked in for David Nwaba. Free throw no good for Williams. Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, Kevin. And he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the strike.
That one is off. Dylan Brooks. He's checked in for Memphis. And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Pass to Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. Capella inside. He's against Jokic. 5 to shoot. Deep 2 from Brooks. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And Brooks needs to keep taking and making those jumpers. It's only going to help his confidence.
And the foul called on Tyus Jones. That's foul number 2 for him.
Picking up his second foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Murray against Jones. Fires for 3. Murray, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Passes it to Brooks. All alone. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks. Here's Porter, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Really love seeing this from Porter Jr. The more aggressive he is, the better he plays.
The Nuggets have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The Grizzlies trail by 7. The pass to Bain. Now here's Jackson. On the wing, Brooks. Tries from the block. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
For 3, Murray. Good on the three-point shot. Murray's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
This is Murray's game. A shoot-first combo guard. He's ready to fire as soon as he has it.
Lob pass to Capella. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pat to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
Clock at 6. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Now here's Brooks. Outside, Jones. Out to Brooks. Launches a 3. They get it again. And the second chance effort by Jackson.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
Here's Murray. He's got 8. Here's Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Jokic has got 7.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Pass to Bain. A stupendous finish in traffic. Bain's got his first 2 points of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and hitting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Murray. A good portion of their scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Off target from 3-point range. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 6. Murray against Jones. Pass to Bane. Jacks up a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bane's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. I say arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game afraid him ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about, and their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening, and David, thank you very much. The Nuggets leading by 5. Porter kicks to Murray. Here he goes. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
I think when you're guarding Murray, you're always worried about his jump shot, but he's also deadly off the bounce, so pick your poison.
Timeout called. The Grizzlies. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Adams, he's checked in for Capella. Kyle Anderson comes in for Jaren Jackson. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Bane. And it's John Morant in for Jones. Now here's Brooks. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Utah Jazz. Passes it to Adams. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Campazzo, the pass to Barton. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. The feed to Clark. And he lays it straight in. Clark's got 5 now.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league. And coming out of high school, John Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing. Growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina. And he's missed every single shot he's attempted today, but somehow they're still in the lead.
Poke loose. Barton with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Barton kicks to Green. Campazzo, the pass to Green. Dishes to Barton. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williamson, scouts, Greg, were looking right past John Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulders.
Barton, no good on the free throw.
You know, one of the things that's fun to watch, guys, is the evolution of a player. And Barton has really evolved into a solid player. Even though he was a second-round pick, he's come a long way.
Now here's Morant. He's got 14. And yes, it's good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Morris passes to Porter. Barton outside. And there's the pass to Green. And no good. Adams, some nice D.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Now here's Morant. 16 points for him. Takes it off the glass. Now just a 1-point Nugget lead.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Pass to Campazzo. Pass to Morris. Over Brooks. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Nuggets lead by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace, and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Memphis trailing here. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Bane in at the shooting guard. Clock at 4. Here's Morant. Hits the front of the rim and out.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's Murray, and Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them. Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Murray outside. Here's Jokic. And that one hits back iron. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. To the middle. Bane, no good. The Nuggets trail. Here's Murray. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical to sky up for the board.
Morant against Murray. And that one's good. Morant's got 20.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
The three. Another shot. And the layup is up and in. Porter's got 17.
Always good to see the young fella Porter Jr. outwork the opposition on the glass that time.
Morant against Murray. Here's Adams. Here's Jackson. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Williams, he's checked in for Memphis.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Jackson.
And you have to respect Jaren Jackson's toughness. This kid has had some early injury struggles, but he always returns to the floor determined to pick up right where he left off.
Porter finds Murray. There's the three, and Adams sends it back. Second shot opportunity. Unable to get that one. And Memphis the other way now. Jackson passes to Morant. Here's Bain. He's covered by Murray. Here's Jackson, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint.
Memphis shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. David Nwaba is checked in for the Nuggets. And Memphis also making a switch. Capella's checked in.
One shot.
That's good from Jackson. The Nuggets trail by 5. Passes to Jokic. Floats it up for Murray. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Boy, the passing ability of Jokic is really something. I mean, he's proven to be quite the capable playmaker.
Back to Morant. The dish to Jackson. There's the pass to Bain. 4 on the shot clock. Capella with the bucket. Capella's got the lead up to 5 now for Memphis.
I love what Capella brings to the game. Tough, physical, strong, relentless. Got to respect what he does on these contact finishes.
Murray outside. Here's Jokic. Nails the baby hook. Jokic has got 9.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates.
Here's Morant. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there. Even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Murray kicks to Gordon. Down low. Murray, the pass to Gordon. And that's going to be a treble.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Jones is checked in. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Pass to Williams. And it's good for 2. Williams has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Capella. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. 11 points in the game.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
You know, Greg, it is amazing the total effect Jokic has on the game.
And he's usually top 5 in triple doubles now. He's really worked on his defense. And the scary part is he's still only in his mid-20s.
Here's Bain. 5 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. Jones, the pass to Capella. Bain for 3.
Man, I like that defense from Gordon. He's a guy that makes you uncomfortable if he's guarding you.
Nwaba kicks to Murray. Jones against Jokic. Outside for Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists tonight.
drilled one from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Timeout called. The Grizzlies, without question. Jamal Murray displaying his skills today.
He is on a major role today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
Bill Barton, he's checked in for Gordon. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Jones. On defense, Denver. They've led by as many as 11 points. Capella trying to free himself up. Williams can't get it to go.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Morant passes to Anderson. Good and a nice assist from Morant.
Ja Morant.
Morant's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Jokic. Just 5 to shoot. And too long on the shot. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Williams can't hit. Williams against Murray. Now the pass to Nwaba to the inside. Here's Jokic. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting very healthy, 6 for 9.
Nice work from the Serbian. Jokic uses his body so well to get the looks he wants inside.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Nuggets, when healthy, are one of the league's elite teams. Aaron Gordon says we have championship aspirations. When you've got the Joker, you have a chance to win every single night. If we play our best, we have a good chance to go as far as we want to. Guys, I just want to go as far as throwing it back to you.
You can throw it to us anytime, and he is the defending MVP and plenty of players around Jokic. David, thanks. They are for real.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Williams looking around. Shoots off the step back. That shot off the mark. And Denver the other way now. Murray outside. Those 3-pointers off the mark. For Memphis, they've gone 8 of 16 in the 3rd quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Bain, no good. Denver's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. Looking to get back on track here. He can't hit that time. Morant with some nice D. Memphis leading. Driving inside. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Morant's got 22. Denver calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. Brooks comes in for Bain. And here are the Nuggets now. Campazzo, the pass to Porter. Barton kicks to Porter. Here's the three. Grizzlies with the rebound. Capella's got 11 rebounds in the game. And here's Anderson from the arc. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game. Campazzo, guarded by Morant. Morris against Brooks. And another miss by Denver. And here are the Grizzlies now. They're on a 10-2 run here. Clark against Green. Capella trying to free himself up. Porter with a block. Here's Anderson. Good on the shot. And it's an 8-point Grizzly lead.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And Capella sends it back.
Boy, the timing Capella has on the defensive end. Outstanding. Terrific at knowing exactly when to go up for those blocks.
On the wing, Brooks, covered by Morris. Shot clock at 6. Clark, the pass to Brooks. This one for 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. Martin surveying the floor. Inside, here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Boy, what a night from Porter Jr. You see exactly why he was the #1 recruit coming out of high school.
Clark outside, knocks it loose, and he makes that one. Clark's got 7 points in the game. And so here's Denver, trailing here by 8. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The 11-footer, and the big shot is good.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Morant passes to Anderson. He kicks it to Brooks. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And he plays with swagger, and when Brooks makes plays like that, it just fuels his fire even more.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
Denver making a switch here. Gordon's checked in.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Here's Barton. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Barton's got 4 points this quarter.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Morant outside. Pass to Adams. Anderson trying to free himself up, and he gets it to go. Adams has got the lead back up to 9 now for the Grizzlies. Stolen. And here's the fast break. Here's Clark. Second chance shot. Yeah, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Moments ago from the huddle, let's listen in to Michael Malone.
positive. Don't get down. We got a lot of time left. We're going to win the game. We are going to win the game.
Coach Mike Malone moments ago trying to get each guy to believe in himself, believe that this still can happen.
And the players have to trust each other. It's going to take all 5 guys working together to recapture that momentum.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Michael Porter's out there with Will Barton. Then there's Monte Morris. Then there's Gordon. And it's Campazzo in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. And here's Morris for 3.
And a clever defender. I like seeing Brooks be that pest on this end and just disrupt it.
Morant outside. Anderson dishes to Adams. Back to Anderson. And stolen by Barton. With the drive, the rebound by Steven Adams.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Now Brooks lays it in without an inch of room around him. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Porter. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. 21 points for Michael Porter.
Porter Jr. has a unique combination of size and skill, and as a result, able to beat defenders in the catch-and-shoot game.
Here's Morant. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And the wide-open shot from Morris. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Morris has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Nuggets. Morant outside. And the shot is good. Morant's got 24 points.
And focus there from Morant. He just takes them all on and stays locked in on the basket.
And he drives in, and the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
Jokic has checked in for the Nuggets. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Jackson's checked in. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Brooks outside. Clark inside. Guarded by Porter. And Brooks. Here we go. He gets it in there. Brooks has got 4 points this quarter.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
How about these big shots for him in the 4th? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
Porter against Morant. Can't hit from 12.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Here's Morris. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. And now it's only a 4-point Grizzly lead.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Both teams will make substitutions. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If we have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Adams defending, trying to break that ice-cold streak. Yep, it counts.
The defense just too soft on that possession. You have to be closer and contest at the rim.
Morant against Murray. Now here's Morant. He's covered closely. That one misses. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Porter.
And that's Porter Jr. Shows nice follow-through on the shot, even through the contact.
Morant passes to Adams. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 5 assists tonight.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Morant outside. Pass to Bain. Feeds it to Morant. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Brooks. Here's Bain. Kick out to Adams. Over Jokic. Adams' shot is off. And the pass to Porter. Takes a 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Six on the shot clock. 3-pointer. The shot that time, not on target. And Denver the other way now. Adams defending from 11 feet away. And Adams sends it back.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Porter.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Both shots good from the stripe. The Nuggets trail by 5. Stolen by Jackson. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it. The fast break chance. Jackson trying to break free. Brooks misses. Denver's gone 2 or 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Porter kicks to Murray. Pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. Back to Murray. It's up a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Pass to Bain. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Bain's got 7 now in this quarter.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Gordon finds Jokic. And that one, good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Morant. And finished up by Morant.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shot at the rim.
It's stolen by Adams. And now Brooks running the floor all by himself.
Those are the kinds of plays that win games. Really savvy D, and give him credit for looking to go straight up the court with it.
Outside Gordon. Passes to Murray. Kicks to Porter. Shot clock at 5. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dillon Brooks. That'll be his second foul of the game. Murray against Morant. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul.
And 3 turnovers in the fourth. He's not making things any easier for his team.
Yeah, I think he's got some making up to do for all these miscues, and hopefully he does that. But priority 1 is being smart about how you play.
Murray against Morant. On the wing, Jackson. Stolen by Gordon. Jokic with it. Now defended by Adams. The pass to Murray. Over Morant. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket for Murray.
Murray using the mid-range, an effective shot for a good penetrator like Jamal. He's a natural scorer.
Morant against Murray. Morant passes to Jackson. Over Gordon. That misses off the backboard. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. And it's blocked.
Rejected by Brooks. Part of why he's stuck as a second rounder. Dillon gives great effort on defense.
Here's Murray. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Murray against Morant. Sweet little floater. Morant's got 10 points here in the second half.
And relentless in his attack, Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
Down low. Outside for Murray. No good on the 3.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
Here's Bane. He's covered by Murray. Bane passes to Brooks. 6 to shoot. Over Jokic. Drains the 19-footer. And now it's an 11-point Grizzly lead. Nuggets running out of time.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Deep 2 from Murray. Again, the miss by Murray.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Outside for Jackson. Here's Brooks. He shoots again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
In one of these modern leagues who doesn't just shoot threes, Brooks is a tough guy to cover.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
I've been impressed with how well they penetrated tonight, too.
And that one falls for Brooks. Good on both. .135 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Jokic. Kicked away. Morant against Murray. Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. The Nuggets trail by 13. The drive by Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Well, you don't see bigs with Jokic's skill level very often. His athleticism, very average, but he still can throw it down if he has to.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Grizzlies.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And on the season, this is going to be their third win in 4 games against this team.
And you could see how badly they wanted this win. Two very familiar opponents. A win in the season series really carries an awful lot of extra weight.
And we've come to expect nothing less from one of the league's elite players, but another tour de force
for Ja Morant.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
Yeah, excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Murray against Morant. So it's Memphis picking up the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom. Everybody have the green light, so I mean, there's no reason to lack confidence when you have a coach who believes in you every step of the way and just let you go out there and play your game. So we always just preach, keep shooting, make or miss, and we behind you. So
you all look like a confident bunch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.